Ever found yourself wondering how some travelers seem to have everything sorted out? How they manage to travel light yet have everything they need? Well, it's not magic. It's all about smart planning and a few handy tricks. From the age-old dilemma of packing efficiently to finding budget-friendly accommodations, navigating through confusing public transportation, and more, these challenges can be daunting for any backpacker. But don't worry, we've got you covered with 10 essential hacks that will make your travels easier and more enjoyable. Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 travel hacks every backpacker should know. Starting off at number 10, we have efficient packing. It's a game changer, folks. The art of packing light not only saves you from lugging around a hefty suitcase, but also makes your travels a breeze. So how do we pack light? Let's dive in. Firstly, consider rolling your clothes instead of folding them. This method is a real space saver and can help prevent wrinkles. Secondly, use packing cubes. They're like drawers for your suitcase, helping you keep your items organized and compact. Lastly, choose versatile clothing items. Opt for pieces that can be mixed and matched to create different looks. This way, you reduce the amount of clothing you need to bring. Remember, it's not just about packing less, it's about packing smart. With efficient packing, you can say goodbye to heavy luggage and hello to a more relaxed travel experience. Coming in at number 9 is finding budget accommodations. Let's begin with the digital era's best friend, apps and websites. Platforms like Airbnb, Hostelworld, or Booking.com are treasure troves for affordable stays. From shared dorms to private rooms, these sites offer a variety of options to match your budget. But don't stop there. Consider hostels as a viable option. Contrary to popular belief, hostels aren't just for the young or the party animals. They come in all shapes and sizes, with many offering private rooms and tranquil atmospheres. Then there's off-peak travel. If your schedule allows, traveling during the shoulder season, that's between the high and low periods, can dramatically cut down your accommodation costs. Plus, you'll bypass the crowds. So there you have it. With a bit of research and flexibility, you can snag a great deal on your next stay. Remember, a cheaper stay doesn't have to mean a compromise on comfort or location. At number 8, we have navigating public transportation. This is a fantastic way to immerse yourself in the local culture and save some serious cash. Most cities have buses, trams, or metros that are much cheaper than taxis or car rentals. But how do you navigate these systems? That's where local apps come into play. Many cities have dedicated apps that provide real-time updates, route maps, and fare information. So make sure to download these before your trip. Now, let's talk about change. While card payments are becoming more common, many public transport systems still operate on cash, specifically coins. So keep a little stash of change handy for those unexpected cash-only situations. Remember, public transportation is not just about getting from point A to point B. It's also about experiencing the city like a local. Mastering public transportation can save you a lot of money and give you a more authentic travel experience. Hack number 7 is all about food. Eating like a local. You see, there's a world of flavors out there waiting for you to discover. Trying local cuisine isn't just about filling your stomach. It's about immersing yourself in the culture, the people, and the history of the place you're visiting. It's about breaking bread with folks who've lived there their whole lives, learning their stories, their traditions. To find these local food spots, there are a myriad of apps at your disposal. Apps that can help you discover the best street food, the coziest cafes, and the most authentic restaurants right at your fingertips. But remember, being open to new culinary experiences is key. It might be something you've never heard of, something you can't even pronounce, or something you never thought you'd try. But the beauty of travel lies in these new experiences. Eating like a local not only saves you money, but also gives you a taste of the local culture. Coming in at number 6, we have staying connected. When you're out exploring the world, keeping in touch with home base is important. One of the most efficient ways to do this is by getting a local SIM card. It's cost-effective and allows you to make calls, send texts, and use mobile data on the go. If you're traveling in a group or need constant internet access, consider investing in a portable Wi-Fi device. These pocket-sized gadgets can connect multiple devices at once and provide you with internet access wherever you are. And let's not forget about offline maps. These are a lifesaver when you're navigating unfamiliar streets. Just download the map of your destination before you leave, and you'll have a reliable guide right in your pocket. But here's a little bonus tip for you. While staying connected is important, don't forget to disconnect sometimes too. Soak in the sights, relish the local culture, and truly live in the moment. Staying connected while traveling is essential, but remember to disconnect sometimes and enjoy the moment. At number 5, we have something often overlooked: travel insurance. The thrill of adventure often overshadows the practicality of preparing for the unexpected. But let's face it, accidents happen, flights get canceled, and sometimes we lose our luggage. That's where travel insurance steps in. It's your safety net, cushioning you from potential financial setbacks. A good travel insurance policy should cover medical emergencies, trip cancellations, and lost or stolen personal belongings. Some even offer benefits, like emergency evacuations and accidental death coverage. It's not just about buying insurance, but about understanding what it covers. So take a moment to read the fine print. Remember, while you stall, Hack number 4 is learning basic phrases in the local language. Imagine this: you're in a foreign country, surrounded by unfamiliar faces and signs that make no sense. It can be a bit daunting, right? But here's the thing: knowing even just a handful of phrases in the local language can make a world of difference. It can help you navigate public transportation, order food, and even haggle at local markets. Moreover, locals appreciate it when you make an effort to communicate in their tongue. It's a sign of respect and can often lead to more authentic interactions. Now, you might be thinking, but I'm not good at languages. Don't worry. There are plenty of language learning apps out there that can help you pick up the basics in no time. Apps like Duolingo, Memrise, and Babbel offer bite-sized lessons that are easy to digest. Remember, you don't have to be fluent. Just a few phrases can make your travel experience smoother and more enjoyable. A little language effort can go a long way in making your travel experience smoother and more enjoyable. Coming in at number 3 is carrying a reusable water bottle. Now, this may seem simple, but it's a game changer. First off, staying hydrated is crucial. Whether you're hiking the Inca Trail or exploring the streets of Paris, your body needs water to keep going. And let's not forget the environmental benefits. Every time you refill your bottle, that's one less plastic bottle ending up in the ocean or a landfill. It's a small step, but it's a step nonetheless towards more sustainable travel. Plus, you'll be saving a pretty penny. Buying bottled water on the go can add up quickly. A $2 bottle every day for a week, that's $14 you could have spent on a memorable experience. And there are plenty of places around the world where you can refill your bottle for free. So remember, a reusable water bottle is not just a travel accessory, but a step towards sustainable travel. Hack number 2 is keeping digital and physical copies of important documents. Just imagine this: you're in a foreign land and you lose your passport or your ID. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, having copies of these vital documents can be a lifesaver. You might be thinking, I'm careful, I won't lose them. But trust me, even the most seasoned travelers have faced this predicament. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Now here's a tip: don't just keep physical copies. In this digital age, having digital backups is a no-brainer. You can use various apps or cloud services to store these documents. This way, even if you lose both the original and the physical copy, you'll still have access to your documents. Remember, being prepared is not being paranoid, it's being smart. So keep those copies handy and you'll save yourself a lot of potential headaches. Having copies of your important documents can save you a lot of trouble in case of loss or theft. And finally, our top travel hack for backpackers: planning but staying flexible. Picture this: you've planned your trip down to the last detail. You know where you're staying, what you're doing, and when you're doing it. But what happens when life throws you a curveball? Maybe it's a surprise festival, a hidden beach recommended by a local, or even an unforeseen strike disrupting public transportation. This is where our top hack comes into play, being flexible. Having a plan is a great starting point. It keeps you organized and focused. But being open to changes can enrich your journey in ways you never imagined. Embracing spontaneity can lead to unique experiences and stories that you'll remember long after your trip ends. You might discover a quaint cafe, meet interesting people, or stumble upon a breathtaking view. It's these unexpected moments that often become the highlights of our travels. While planning is key, allowing for some flexibility can take your travel experience to a whole new level. And there you have it, the top 10 travel hacks every backpacker should know. To recap, the top 3 hacks we've shared are carrying a reusable water bottle to stay hydrated and eco-friendly, keeping both digital and physical copies of your important documents for security, and planning your journey while remaining flexible to embrace the unexpected. Remember these hacks on your next trip and see how they can transform your travel experience. Check out this video for 10 adventure activities for thrill seekers.